got five different versions of the Bond style or Bond family of Omega Seamaster professionals here. This is an old video I had taken without any sort of commentary on it, and I figured it'd be more useful if I discuss these rather than just have some music playing in the background. So, the first one in my hand, this is the one of the last Quartz models. This is the version with the applied indices and red Seamaster lettering. Right next to it, which is in the forefront now, is the black dial version of the same thing. These are really beautiful pieces. I love the fact that they have the applied indices. It really elevates the look of the watch. The red lettering where it says Seamaster is a nice touch too. And as I've said on prior videos, I am a fan of Quartz, and it's nice that you can get this kind of quality of watch with a Quartz movement. Today you can't, but you can still find them pre-owned. So this is a famous titanium chrono version of the Bond Seamaster. Being all titanium, it is very light. It is still very solidly built like the steel counterpart. And as you can see, it has that typical gray titanium color, and the case back says titanium in French. The next one is a regular steel chrono version of the Seamaster Professional. Notable is that this is not the typical blue Bond bezel, but the aluminum metal color bezel. Some people really don't like these. I think they look nice, but I would add that they look pretty dated. These definitely don't look like the watches of today, but that's nothing against it. It's just something to consider if you're looking to get one. And I should add, both are quite thick. The case diameter is almost exactly the same as the regular, but because of the chronograph movement, it's much thicker. So this is a titanium version, I believe reference number 2231.50. This is the titanium version basically of the 2254.50, the famous black bezel one that is very popular. This is all titanium, so very light, and since it's not a chrono either, it's even lighter than the prior titanium one I showed. Has the nice speedy style bracelet. These are also available with a Bond style bracelet. And there you can see the typical titanium coloring. It's an interesting watch, but if I had to choose, I would take a steel version over titanium for this watch. And my rationale or reasoning is that these are thin watches. These are not extraordinarily heavy watches in steel, and I just don't see the benefit of the weight savings in titanium, because no matter what, I like the look of steel better. I feel it wears better as well. If you've seen very worn examples of these, they seem to be harder to sort of refinish if that's what you want to do, and if you don't refinish them, they look quite worn. So here I'm just going to try them on the wrist. That's the titanium chrono. See, titanium for the chronograph makes more sense because the chronograph version is significantly heavier, and between the steel chronograph and the titanium chronograph, there's definitely a difference in comfort factor. And being a heavy watch with a taller case, I think titanium does make sense if you're looking to get a chrono. I would pay a premium for that. But if you don't mind the weight, steel ones are fine. I know the blue bezel versions are more popular, I would say, between both for chrono and non-chrono, but the steel color bezel can look nice. I don't think this is a bad looking watch. As I had said earlier, the one knock maybe against it is that it definitely shows its age. And next I'll be trying on the black Bond Quartz. This one I think is a great choice. As I said, among the last Quartz men's watches Omega made, and for some reason the black dial to me just has endured better than the blue. There's nothing wrong with the blue dial, but the black dial just is more in line with today's aesthetic. I don't know why that is, but that's just my feeling. But the blue dial is not bad either, as you can see here. if I were to get a blue dial, blue bezel, I would definitely look for one of these last versions with applied indices, whether automatic or quartz. So here they are again. These are 5 really nice watches. Hope you found this comparison helpful. Thanks for watching.